sex is a heightened state of your being. And so when you're in this state, you can use it to create your reality. It's a very, very powerful state to be in. And so when you're making love to someone, or when it comes to masturbation, I want to talk to you about how you can use it to reprogram your subconscious mind and create your reality. Let's get started. Hey superstar, it's Gavin here from Wake Up Fulfilled. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a subconscious mind specialist, and we recently opened the doors to our new program, Neutrality Shifting Life Mastery. And you can get a free subconscious mind diagnosis session if you want to find out how to get on board in that program. It's going to teach you how to use the power of neutrality shifting to reprogram yourself to take massive action, get rid of fears and anxieties, and really overcome any blocks that are stopping you from reaching to the next level in your life. There'll be a link above or below this video. We can go get your free subconscious mind diagnosis session. So we're going to be talking about intentional sex and how to use intentional sex in order to create your reality and also to reprogram your subconscious mind. I really do appreciate you supporting my videos, liking and commenting. It really does help when you support in this way. So thank you. And I reply to my comments every Friday. I spend the entire day helping you and answering your questions. Because the first thing we're going to be talking about is pleasure needs to be secondary. All right. So when it comes to fapping or masturbating or sex, the initial intention needs to be something that comes from you. All right. So most of us, a lot of us do this where we'll have sex or we'll masturbate for the sake of pleasure. Some of us do it because we feel lonely. Some of us do it because there's a sense of lack there. Some of us do it to release stress. However, what we want to do is we want to learn to have some sort of intention behind it. So let's say, for example, one is masturbating based on stress. What we want to do is say, okay, how can I overcome this and fulfill this void or change it, and use masturbation or use sex in order to overcome this stress by having an intention to get an outcome or a solution to this particular problem. Sounds strange, but this is how you can really create your reality and reprogram your subconscious mind. So as soon as pleasure becomes the first mode of operandi, don't even know why I'm saying it like that. As soon as that becomes your priority, then it's almost like you get addicted, or you can get addicted to things like pornography. You can get addicted to just the pleasure of it. And so you're just releasing a bunch of dopamine and you're doing all of this stuff for no reason behind it. I would say one of the most powerful intentions when it comes to masturbation or having sex is to love yourself more and love your partner more, and having that intention between the both of you. However, a lot of us, when we go to have sex, is purely off of just self-pleasure. And so we want to ask ourselves why we do that. Okay, because for a lot of people, when they have sex or they're masturbating, it's meaningless. There's no meaning behind it. And when you have no meaning behind something, it leaves you up in the air, it leaves you confused. And for people who want to actually find out what their purpose is in life, if you're doing this in one area of your life, chances are you're doing it in other areas of your life. There's a saying where how you do one thing is how you do everything. And so it's important for us to learn to have intention behind the things that we are doing. So in things like reality transurfing, they talk about having intention behind every act that you do. So I'm going to wash the dishes and really enjoy the process of washing the dishes, and I'm going to clean them very well. There's intention behind just washing the dishes. All right, what I'm sharing with you, this is what works. This is what will radically change your life. When it comes to waking up in the morning or going to bed at night, you go into bed at night and you set the intention that I'm going to wake up nice and early, bright, feeling strong, alive, and healthy. Right? That's setting in a strong intention for waking up in the morning. I'm going to have a super duper productive day, and have an intention behind that. And as you have intention behind that, your mind knows the target, your mind knows the outcome. And so as you do this more and more, and you set these small intentions throughout your day, it starts to build that you say something and you do it. You say something and you get a particular outcome. You make an intention and you create it into your reality. So as you make these intentions, it's starting to reprogram your subconscious mind that you are someone that says something and actually achieves it. Says something and actually achieves it. Oprah Winfrey is someone that I learned intention from. She basically says she doesn't do anything without intention. Every single thing that she does with intention. And this is someone that's a, billionaire. And so if she's got a strategy that's a mindset thing and she says, this is what I do, then I'm going to apply it into my life, because, what she's saying is not just some radical, idea that she's throwing out. She's saying, this is what works for me. And so even when she's getting on the phone with someone, she asks them, what's the intention for this call? Or if she's going to phone someone, she will have an intention set to make them laugh or to make them happy or whatever it is, to have a great conversation with that person. And so there's an intention behind it. And so we want to go from meaningless masturbation and sex to purposeful, or having a purpose behind it, a meaning behind it, an intention behind why you are doing it. Is it to make the other person feel good? Is it to heal something within yourself? Is it to build a closer connection? Is it to love and honor yourself even more, to love your body? Because again, if you're doing it meaninglessly, you're just doing it for the sake of pleasure or some sort of release of stress or whatever it is. And so if it's something like stress, then you want to have like a solution. Like, I want to manifest a solution to what I'm experiencing in my life, or I want to focus on my goals. I want to focus on what I want to create. So I made a previous video about, masturbating and spiritual warfare and stuff like this. And that was more associated to masturbating and having sex whilst watching porn, because there's a lot of energy behind it, which I don't want to discuss in this video. And so I don't mean to say that don't masturbate. I don't mean to say that don't have sex. What I mean is, when I'm saying this, is you want to have intention behind the things that you are doing. I went to do ayahuasca, I think it was about a year ago or whatever, right? And there was this shaman, right? And basically he smokes, right? And one of my friends asked, like, why do you smoke? Is it okay to smoke? Is it bad to smoke? And all this stuff. They had all these questions about smoking weed. And basically what the shaman said is, if you're going to smoke with intention. And it was very profound. The way he said it was just so profound. He just said it straight away. And it was like he had a knowing of this, okay? And so people who smoke and they're just smoking for no reason, now they're smoking just for pleasure and to feel a certain state, right? And they become addicted, and it becomes a vice. And when it becomes a vice, now it becomes out of control, and now the substance is now controlling you. And so what we want to do is have intention behind our sex, behind the masturbation, in order to create our reality and reprogram the subconscious mind for more success. So I want to ask you, what is your intention? That's what you want to ask yourself. What is your intention when it comes to your partner? And is your intention from a place of lack, or is it from a place of abundance? Is it that you want to give into the love, or you want to take something away from the love? And just feel into that subconsciously. Is it something that comes from true your heart space, or is it coming from your head and desire and the lower chakras? Is it coming from like a low I need to get it kind of energy, or is it coming from abundance? I need to give, I want to show, I want to share, I want to contribute, I want to make this person feel a particular way. Okay, so we want to know what our intentions are, and that's what's going to make all the difference in our relationships. It's going to heal our relationships, because now you're approaching it from abundance rather than trying to see what you can get or take out of the relationship. When both parties in a relationship are, giving into a relationship, now it can grow a lot faster and a lot better, and it can really heal an existing relationship as well. So you want to ask yourself, what is your intention behind sex, behind masturbation? And not just these things, but behind your relationships, behind the actions you are taking, your business, right? All these things that will enable you to really create clear intention. And as you create more clear intention, you're going to see clearer and clearer results in your life, because your mind is focused on these particular outcomes. So the key here is to start with setting intentions for the small things that you're doing throughout your day. I'm really going to enjoy writing in my journal today. I'm going to learn a lot about myself, and I'm going to benefit from this, 1 week from now, 7 days from now, when I read back on how, I made all this progress or whatever it is. I can't wait to plan my day. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to get so much stuff done. I can't wait to get to work, right? A lot of people are just, I'm going to get out of bed, I'm going to go get breakfast, I'm going to go feed the kids, and I'm going to go to work, or I don't really want to go to work, It's just, there's no intention behind it. You're just allowing life to come at you rather than saying how you would like it to be. Okay, you need to write your own script. You need to tell the story of your life. You need to speak it out into existence. You need to show the universe, this is where I'm focused, this is what I want to create, and feel it. And anything that comes and distracts that, well, that's not a part of your reality, because this is your intention. You're focused on your intention, right? You're bouncing all of that stuff out. Even if it comes across your path, that's my old past thoughts and actions. That's a manifestation of the old self, right? That's whatever, right? Just knock it out. Boom, boom. This is what I'm focused on. I'm focused on having a great day. I'm focused on things going well. And the more you do that, I'm not saying to avoid people. I'm not saying to push people away or ignore them. What I'm saying is you want to navigate it by having good intentions. So if someone's got a problem and you feel like they're getting frustrated with you or something like this or whatever, like there's going to be an argument, what do? Your intention is focused on having a great day, and so you help them through this situation. You help yourself and you help them, and you talk and you communicate effectively, because your intention is to have a great day and a productive day. Right? If your day is productive, you're not going to focus on arguing and bickering. Like, babes, how can we find a solution to this? What's the outcome? Do you know what I mean? You want to make sure you have intention behind your day. And so I think for a lot of people, if they start with this, with sex and masturbation, which is a really strong energy, and you can really take control of that and really get control of yourself and have good intention behind it, it will change other areas of your life. Because again, how you do one thing is how you do everything. And as you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind to have intention behind sex and masturbation, now you're going to focus on good intentions, good outcomes for yourself, and then you'll be able to take that into other areas of your life. So the two things that I would say to do is to do that in the area of sex, and just throughout your day, notice that you need to set your intention. I wake up in the morning, I'm going to have a great day today. It's going to be an amazing day, a very productive day. When you go to, have that plan, make the plan for the day, then you're going to go ahead and have a good intention for, I'm going to set great plans for today. I'm going to have an amazing meal today. I'm going to wash the dishes really well. Just before you're going to wash the dishes, I'm going to wash the dishes really well. I'm going to be very present in washing the dishes. When I make my cup of tea or make a meal or whatever it is, I'm going to have a great meal. I'm going to make an excellent meal, and it's going to taste lovely. I can't wait to sit down and eat this meal with my wife, my girlfriend, my boyfriend. I set intentions for the things you do throughout your day. And as you begin to get this confirmation of bias of, I do things well, I set things and I achieve them and I have great outcomes, it creates this snowball effect. So when you go for that big goal or big outcome that you want to achieve, you know that you can set an intention and make it happen, and make it happen really quickly. All right, so be sure to apply this in your life. If you found anything on this video useful, be sure to comment below what you learned from this video. I really do appreciate you supporting the channel by watching, liking, and subscribing. And we recently opened the doors to Neutrality Shifting Life Mastery, which is a very powerful program in reprogramming your subconscious mind to automatically create the success that you want very, very quickly. It's my most powerful program that I've ever put together. And if you want to change your life and change your business and take that to a new level, then get Neutrality Shifting Life Mastery. You can get a free subconscious mind diagnosis session at neutralityshifting.com. There'll be a link above or below this video where you can go get your free subconscious mind diagnosis session. And remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.